Bryant, and I teach jazz and Brazilian guitar, and actually with my classes I have a Brazilian fingerstyle lab, and an Afro-pop lab, Afro-pop ensemble, guitar ensemble through the guitar department. And individually in private lessons, I have a specialty in jazz and also classical guitar. But I remember a couple of guitarists that I liked early on. Chuck Berry and Bo Diddley. Those are the ones that I remembered. Saturday mornings I used to watch Elvis Presley movies, and then since I started on classical guitar, I had a classical teacher, and my parents were, they would give me LPs and records. I discovered Segovia. And then I found this amazing record live at Carnegie Hall with Rahsaan Roland Kirk on it. So that was really key. I bought that Rahsaan Roland Kirk, and then I didn't buy any other records until I had, every time I went into a record, I would buy a Rahsaan Roland Kirk. So I had about 17 Rahsaan Roland Kirk records before I went and bought, other things. I mean, maybe one West thing, maybe one, George Benson, and that's the way I went into it, with those records. Basically, I make everybody make a blank book. Oh, that's one I don't have today. But the blank book is key. Everybody makes this blank book.
Okay.
They make them at Sir Speedy Copy.
Okay.
And they all have to go down there. In the past, they would have to take a piece of paper and copy it back and forth and bind it somehow. Okay. And one page would be 16 chord charts, 7 fret chord charts, and the other page would be 8 staves, blank staves. So it's a totally blank book, but by the end of the semester it's filled with stuff. So it's filled with proficiency stuff, it's filled with their own transcriptions.
So the approach is for the student to experience the information and record it so that they have that experience of the visual, the old school writing things down.
Exactly. It exercises the brain in many ways. That just looking at somebody else's handout that somebody else took the pains to put together. It's
Gotcha.
It's just like verbatim by rote. Looking at the stuff. But if you actually have to write down the scales, so Ted Dunbar used to have us write down 2-octave scales. In every key. So the foundations of the music to me are not like here's a lead sheet and learn the melody and play the changes. It's here's a lead sheet, now go find 5 recordings that you like and see how those compare to the lead sheet. Great teachers, inspired students, a department that is supportive and cares, and then all this great flexibility to study the music that you love. I mean, really, that's it. After that, it's up to the student in any school to make it work. Now I've been to 55 countries, and I've played with musicians in every country. So keeping the ears open and hearing these sounds, led me to playing the 12-string. With a great sitar master, disciple of Ravi Shankar, named Shubhendra Rao, and since 2003, we've been doing every few years. He would come over here, I might go to India.
Cool.
And so that was pretty, life changing.
Wow. Yeah, that's.